All right, all right, all right. Late one, everybody. I wonder if I'm the only one chilling and ready because, man, sometimes crypto really rough. I gotta tell you that one, fam. But today we're feeling good. Ah, baby, come on, YouTube. Do what you're supposed to do. You to tell the fam that we are here. There you go. There you go. There's the fam. I know it's super late, but hey, come on. Um Yeah, it's late for me. Guys, the title. Don't forget about the quotations. Don't forget about the quotations, okay? Don't forget about the quotations, okay? Please. Quotations are very important. Quotations are very important, right? Just gotta talk about that one because I'm the one who takes a look at the comments, guys. Oh, quotations, quotations. Okay. So right now, uh, what you're seeing the title is what I'm seeing a lot in the comments, everybody. Don't you know? Dump it up. You got to dump it up. I was just kind of busy, a couple hours ago. That's why I wasn't able to go live for the Trump speech. So what do you think about it? What do you think about the Trump speech? I didn't watch it. I may watch it right now with you guys. We'll see. May watch it for sure. Oh. What's up? What's up, everybody? How we doing? How we doing? So people are calling XRP a scam, and people are selling their XRP. That's what's happening, very much. That is what's happening very much. Um, I think right now, and I can show you many things. For sure, people are just reacting to everything right now. It is December 17th, right? December 17th here in the U.S. December 18th in Singapore, in Dubai, in New York, East, and things are not going the way we wanted. Not $100 XRP prediction, which I never said it was going to happen, by the way. No $750 XRP prediction. You know who said that one. No $10,000 XRP prediction. You know that one as well. Welcome, Joseph, in the house. Let's go. I said that we had the chance to go to $3.80, so I'm off $2 right now. So, well, I don't feel that bad, That just demonstrates that I was bullish, that I believe everything and all the good news about XRP and crypto. I mean, easily we can go past all-time high, easily, man. But no, I mean, right now, earlier today, I made a video for you guys. The manipulation was crazy, guys. Let me open the chat. There you go. Let's go back to this one. The manipulation was crazy. What's up, Dangerous Dave? Good to see you, buddy, and welcome. Basil in the house. Good to see you. When I come late when I do some late lives, I see you here, so I'm very happy to see you. You guys, like, this was crazy. Like, look at this, man. 198 today, right? Made a video. I was like, oh, let's go. I mean, we may have something going on. And I was checking CT. I was checking crypto Twitter. And immediately you could tell that it was just a buy the rumor, sell the news. There was something there going on. I was even thinking, is there like an economic data released? I was trying to find some answers, but honestly, just nothing came out. And guys, just pretty nice sell-off, right? Let's take a look. Let's take a look here. We have a 7%. Yeah, man, that's a decent one for XRP. That's a decent one, right? 183. We may have some more red on the streets in the next couple of minutes, in the next couple of hours. So we'll be watching. But the whole premise of this live is you're gonna see a lot of comments, and you're gonna see a lot of people saying XRP is a scam, and I sold XRP, and I'm out, and XRP is trash, and XRP is the worst, and it just the same Ponzi scheme, right? And what is my answer to all of that? That's why I told you at the very beginning of this live. Quotations mark. Quotations mark means I'm quoting something, right? I don't think XRP is a scam, and I haven't sold any of my XRP because I believe in our community, in the project, in Ripple, in Brad Garland House, and I believe in the whole crypto life that we are building here. I'm not leaving, guys. But don't be surprised. Don't be surprised that you're gonna see a lot of negativity. You're gonna see a lot of negativity. That's just basically what it is. I see a lot of my friends here in the chat saying, this is where you get rich. This is where richness is made, right? And you buy the rumor, sell the news, you buy and stack. That's what I've been trying to do, right, for the last couple of years. Frustrating, at least, how all of a sudden all of our altcoins are just getting decimated, right? It's bad, for a lot of people who putting a lot of their life savings or savings, right, and whatever budget that you allocated for XRP after watching countless of XRP videos on YouTube, and you feel like, well, nothing is working, nothing's going on. I'm a content creator, and there's 100, 50, 30, 10, a few of those that you watch on a regular basis. And I can almost guarantee you, all of us tell you positive, or we keep you updated with the latest, right? And many of them, I mean, they try to get some predictions that are well past the imagination, right? If some catalyst, if some things happen, right? But I'm one of those that I'm excited for the future, and I know it's all just gonna make sense in due time. In due time. Mm-mm. Is the crypto market going down much more before the end of the year? I'll tell you this, bro. There are no more good news. Let me just tell you this. There are no more good news for the next 13 days, for the next 2 weeks. We got nothing. So, in the last 3 months, counting December, November, October, and even September, for the last 3 months, we've been receiving amazing news for the crypto space and for XRP and for Ripple. And we don't go up. Look at this. More pain on the street, everybody. That's why I came here live, because some of you maybe are watching the charts and you needed someone to be here. Well, I'm here. I'm here. We're not leaving. Some people say that we're gonna go under $1 or 130 or 150. This is the anticipation, right? I mean, right now for the next 2 weeks, we're waiting for the announcement of the Fed chair, but I don't think that's gonna come in 2025. I mean, why would it come in 2025? Makes no sense. I think he's probably gonna put it all the way to 2026. People are still selling for tax purposes. We already got a 25 basis point cut. We got another cut. So 3 cuts, 75 basis point down in 1 year. Trade tariffs, deals created, right, and completed, money coming in through tariffs too, according to Donald J. Trump. But right now, 2025, oh boy, altcoins got clapped. Really nice. Japan, thank you for reminding me. Japan looking for a rate hike. So, brother, So someone here will ever sell. Everything got delayed because of the shutdown. Yeah, I mean, you remember that one. We've been discussing that one for a while since the shutdown. Love it. 179 after Japan announcement rate hike. Oof. Which one are you watching? Which currency? What's up, Granch? Good to see you. Good to see you and welcome. Hey, nice to have you. A lot of people here. That's really good. Who says here, I sold, but I'm buying when it drops more. All right. All right. Well, keep it up, man. I don't really like to swing trade like for assuming that we're going to go down. I don't like to do that. So FYI. Hawk in the house. Welcome. Let's take a look at this. XRP holders. XRP is 1.80 consolidation. What do you think? Poll in the house. There you go. If you ask me right now, I think, like I've explained, we just got all the news that we wanted for this year. I'm thinking about, I mean, the whole, anything else is just gonna be macro right now. Venezuela, I don't even know if that's affecting us. What do you think? I mean, the war possibility. I mean, Trump getting closer to the Venezuela, situation. I don't know. I mean, right now there's a lot of things and distractions for retail too. There is a lot of distractions nowadays. That I can tell you. We see Michael Saylor and the institutions loading up. I'm buying. I see that. Just another chance, for buying the dip and getting that huddle mentality. Beautiful. Yeah, the war. What's that? JF in the house. Welcome, welcome. And we love this. Anyone complaining about what Oscar got to say, do your own research. Who's complaining? Who is complaining? Send it to me right now. I love it, by the way. Any reason why XRP dropped from the 1.90? I mean, right now, not even the bigger experts right now. I mean, we're all just chilling and relaxing. It is the way it has to be. I mean, nothing really surprising anymore. And I'm showing you on the screen the manipulation, and we already had a conversation about it. It's just nothing surprised me anymore right now. Nothing, absolutely nothing. We love it. Retail sentiment has dropped. That is, fundamentals are solid. 100%, Corey. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome. This is where you really get to find the true people that are here for crypto, and all the kids leave. All the immature people that are always blaming someone else, because this is exactly where you get to cook the people that shouldn't do crypto, right? If this is our bear market at 180 XRP and at 80 something thousand BTC, I mean, even if we drop under 80,000 and we go somewhere in the 70s, and even if we drop under 1.50 XRP and we go 130, 140, you're telling me that is our bear market now? I'll take it. To me, it doesn't even feel like a bear market. Bear market, I will be like 30, 40 cent XRP and 40,000, 30,000 Bitcoin. But I don't really think that's ever going to happen, guys. Why would it happen? It just makes no sense unless we have like a nuclear war or something that serious. But other than that, just diamond hands, right? Just the market is nasty. That's why it's bad thumbnail and XRP is a scam in quotation marks, and I sold quotation marks because right now the pain is so big that people are just letting it all go. And the first one they see on the screen, it's to blame. Drop a like, everybody. Consider subscribing to the channel. Turn on those notification bells. Oscar live in the house. How's everybody doing? Love you all, guys. I mean, you're incredible, man. You're incredible. I want to thank you for staying with us. You remember when we had like 3,000, 4,000 people here? I don't care about the number that is today or tomorrow. I'm just telling you. Understand something very clearly. People are not here because the numbers are not shown on the ticker, on CoinMarketCap. They don't see the number they want. Therefore, they're not going to come to the market. They're not going to come here. They're refusing to accept the reality of crypto. It's until they finally see the number they want, the $3 XRP, the 350 XRP, the 2 plus XRP, when they start finally buying and joining us. By then, you bought the dips, you bought all those destructions and the blood candles, and that's why some people get really, really rich, because we just do what's simple, and it is by accumulation. Accumulation 100%. Where's cheaper? Dollar-cost average, baby. The only way cancel Christmas, cancel New Year's Eve, cancel Valentine's, and log in. Guys, you're incredible. 100%. Even Anchor, I'm getting all the notifications right now. Man, it's tough. Solana fell 4.11%. You know what I'm feeling right now? Because I didn't watch it. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's welcome the one and only. Trump is fixing the U.S. economy. 2026 set to boom. You don't have to like him. Just like what he's getting done. Taxes down, real wages up, prices going lower, housing prices lower, mortgage rates down, trillions being invested. That is what Grant Cardone says. Let's go to the White House. And it's, where is it? 1 minute. No, I want the full. Here it is. 28 minutes? Wow, was it 28 minutes?
They were drug dealed into the...
Dude, can you please make this sound lower? That's the only thing I don't like about the White House channel. They don't have a great person for the audio, man. I have to be going somewhere else to get a good audio, some like good quality volume, bro. RSBN is the best one. Come on, RSBN. Give it to me. Here is this one. Okay, RSBN. Here it is. Okay. Okay. Very good. So it's, sometime I think it's going to be good for me to listen. Let's see, because he basically gives us a nice summary of what happened in 2025 as the first year for his presidency. So, yeah, let's go ahead and listen up. I'll keep watching right now the chart. I'll take a look at your comments for sure. And let's see what's cooking, everybody. Sit down, relax, enjoy, and drop a like, and welcome.
Go live to the White House. President Donald Trump in a primetime address.
11 months ago, I inherited a mess, and I'm fixing it. When I took office, inflation was the worst in 48 years, and some would say in the history of our country, which caused prices to be higher than ever before, making life unaffordable for millions and millions of Americans. This happened during a Democrat administration, and it's when we first began hearing the word affordability. Our border was open, and because of this, our country was being invaded by an army of 25 million people, many who came from prisons and jails, mental institutions, and insane asylums. They were drug dealers, gang members, and even 11,888 murderers more than 50% of whom killed more than one person. This is what the Biden administration allowed to happen to our country, and it can never be allowed to happen again. We had men playing in women's sports, transgender for everybody, crime at record levels with law enforcement, and words such as that just absolutely forbidden. We had the worst trade deals ever made, and our country was laughed at from all over the world. But they're not laughing anymore. Over the past 11 months, we have brought more positive change to Washington than any administration in American history. There's never been anything like it, and I think most would agree. I was elected in a landslide, winning the popular vote and all 7 swing states and everything else, with a mandate to take on a sick and corrupt system that really just took the wealth from people and crushed the dreams of the American people. For the last 4 years, the United States was ruled by politicians who fought only for insiders, illegal aliens, career criminals, corporate lobbyists, prisoners, terrorists, and above all, foreign nations, which took advantage of us at levels never seen before. They flooded your cities and towns with illegal aliens. They decimated your hard-earned savings. They indoctrinated your children with hate for America. They just released a level of violent felons that we had never seen to prey on innocent. They caused war. They caused mayhem. They caused a horrible situation all over the globe. But now you have a president who fights for the law-abiding, hardworking people of our country, the ones who make this nation run, who make this nation work. And after just 1 year, we have achieved more than anyone could have imagined. Starting on day one, I took immediate action to stop the invasion of our southern border. For the past 7 months, 0 illegal aliens have been allowed into our country, a feat which everyone said was absolutely impossible. Do you remember when Joe Biden said that he needed Congress to pass legislation to help close the border? He was always blaming Congress and everyone else. As it turned out, we didn't need legislation. We just needed a new president. We inherited the worst border anywhere in the world, and we quickly turned it into the strongest border in the history of our country. In other words, in a few short months, we went from worst to best. We're deporting criminals, restoring safety to our most dangerous cities. Just take a look at Washington, D.C. It's at levels of safety that we've never seen before. And they decimated the bloodthirsty foreign drug cartels. We did that all by ourselves with our people, and we're so proud of it because they were poisoning and destroying our population. Drugs brought in by ocean and by sea are now down 94%. We have broken the grip of sinister woke radicals in our schools, and control over those schools is back now in the hands of our great and loving states, where education belongs. After rebuilding the United States military in my first term, and with the addition we are adding right now, we have the most powerful military anywhere in the world, and it's not even close. I've restored American strength, settled 8 wars in 10 months, destroyed the Iran nuclear threat, and ended the war in Gaza, bringing for the first time in 3,000 years peace to the Middle East, and secured the release of the hostages, both living and dead. Here at home, we're bringing our economy back from the brink of ruin. The last administration and their allies in Congress looted our treasury for trillions of dollars, driving up prices and everything at levels never seen before. I am bringing those high prices down, and bringing them down very fast. Let's look at the facts. Under the Biden administration, car prices rose 22%, and in many states, 30% or more. Gasoline rose 30 to 50%. Hotel rates rose 37%. Airfares rose 31%. Now, under our leadership, they are all coming down, and coming down fast. Democrat politicians also sent the cost of groceries soaring, but we are solving that too. The price of a Thanksgiving turkey was down 33% compared to the Biden last year. The price of eggs is down 82% since March, and everything else is falling rapidly. And it's not done yet, but boy, are we making progress. Nobody can believe what's going on. Here are just some of the efforts that we have underway. You will see in your wallets and bank accounts in the new year. After
Welcome, everybody. Just making a pause here really quick just to say hi to all the new people. Yeah, I mean, I just decided to come live a little bit. As you know, Trump gave an address a couple hours ago, and I saw the price of XRP, and I'm like, you know what? Let's go ahead and go for a classic good old night Oscar Ramos late stream. And I'm seeing the comments that are getting in, on the videos, and people are telling me XRP is a scam, that they hate it, and also that they sold. So yeah, that's why it's in quotations, right? Have I sold anything? Absolutely not. Why would I sell? Why would I sell? You do whatever you want, of course. But if you are buying at $3 and selling at $1.80, are you listening to yourself? It's up to you. It's your money. I respect that, but FYI, right? But the reason why I say it tonight, because it's happening. People do it. And they then later buy at a much higher price. So when I see Ripple applying for a banking license, when I see Brad Garlinghouse relax and chill in Dubai, in Singapore, in all these places, in New York for Ripple Swell, and I see the kind of high caliber partnerships they're having, the SEC is like, you good, Ripple. Like, would I ignore that just for a short-term, instant gratification, low price for the asset? Or do I have brains to understand? We are so early that a mere $1 less from 280 to 180. Oh, that's too much. XRP is a scam. I'm selling. Like, honestly, everybody, look in the mirror. Like, for reals, you have to talk to someone. Get it together, please, because there's so much I can do, right? Elon Musk. Everybody's saying Elon Musk is probably gonna become the first trillionaire. I was gonna say crypto. The first trillionaire. How many people watching right now? Thank you, Solo. Appreciate that a lot. How many people watching right now remembers the time when Tesla crashed? And you're gonna tell me which out of the many? Tesla stock, SpaceX, it's about to IPO if I'm not mistaken, but Tesla on its own has crashed so many times. The guy has lost billions and billions of dollars, and you don't see him panic so much. He's relaxed and chill. Tesla stockholders understand the game. They're going to make a lot of money as they buy, hold, and long-term success. Can we have that for us, but in XRP? The answer is yes. Not for everybody, guys. But honestly, I just gave you an explanation that it was much needed. I'm just excited for what's to come, and I just got to be prepared and have enough XRP. All right? And I hope that Donald J. Trump is also going to help the crypto industry as he has already. So I'm excited, man. Welcome aboard, guys. So happy to have you. Let's continue.
years of record-setting falling incomes, our policies are boosting take-home pay at a historic pace. Under Biden, real wages plummeted by $3,000. Under Trump, the typical factory worker has seen a wage increase of $1,300. For construction workers, it's $1,800. For miners, we're bringing back clean, beautiful coal. It's $3,300. And for the first time in years, wages are rising much faster than inflation. Remember that. wages, just look at it. Wages are going up much faster than inflation. How big is that? Very importantly, there are more people working today than at any time in American history, and 100% of all jobs created since I took office have been in the private sector. Think of that. 100% of all jobs have been in the private sector rather than government, which is the only way to make a country powerful and great. This historic trend will continue. Already, I've secured a record-breaking $18 trillion of investment into the United States, which means jobs, wage increases, growth, factory openings, and far greater national security. Much of this success has been accomplished by tariffs. My favorite word, tariffs, which for many decades have been used successfully by other countries against us, but not anymore. Companies know that if they build in America, there are no tariffs, and that's why they're coming home to the USA in record numbers. They're building factories and plants at levels we haven't seen, AI, automobiles. We're doing what nobody thought was even possible, not even remotely possible. There has never, frankly, been anything like it. 1 year ago, our country was dead. We were absolutely dead. Our country was ready to fail, totally failed. Now, we're the hottest country anywhere in the world, and that's said by every single leader that I've spoken to over the last 5 months. Next year, you will also see the results of the largest tax cuts in American history that were really accomplished through our great, big, beautiful bill, perhaps the most sweeping legislation ever passed in Congress. We wrapped 12 different bills up into one beautiful bill. That includes no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on Social Security for our great seniors. Under these cuts, many families will be saving between $11,000 and $20,000 a year, and next spring is projected to be the largest tax refund season of all time. Because of tariffs, along with the just passed One Big Beautiful Bill, tonight I am also proud to announce that more than 1,450,000, think of this, 1,450,000 military service members will receive a special, we call Warrior Dividend before Christmas, a Warrior Dividend. In honor of our nation's founding in 1776, we are sending every soldier $1,776. Think of that. And the checks are already on the way. Nobody understood that one until about 30 minutes ago. We made a lot more money than anybody thought because of tariffs, and the bill helped us along. Nobody deserves it more than our military, and I say congratulations to everybody. And by the way, we now have record enlistment in our military, and last year we had among the worst recruitment numbers in our military's history. What a difference a year makes. In addition, I'm doing what no politician of either party has ever done, standing up to the special interests to dramatically reduce the price of prescription drugs. I negotiated directly with the drug companies and foreign nations, which were taking advantage of our country for many decades, to slash prices on drugs and pharmaceuticals by as much as 400, 500, and even 600%. In other words, your drug costs will be plummeting downward. And I used the threat of tariffs to get foreign countries who would never have done it to pay the cost of this giant dollar reduction. They stopped ripping us off, and it began as of 4 days ago. There has never been anything like this in the history of our country. Drugs have only gone up, but now they'll be going down by numbers never conceived possible. It's called Most Favored Nation. And no president has ever had the courage or ability to get this done until now. The first of these unprecedented price reductions will be available starting in January through a new website, TrumpRx.gov. And these big price cuts will greatly reduce the cost of health care. I'm also taking on the gigantic health insurance companies that have gotten rich on billions of dollars of money that should go directly to the people. The money should go to the people. That's you. so they can buy their own health insurance, which will give far better benefits at much lower cost. It will be far better health insurance. The current Unaffordable Care Act was created to make insurance companies rich. It was bad health care at much too high a cost. And you see that now in the steep increase in premiums being demanded by the Democrats, and they are demanding those increases, and it's their fault. It is not the Republicans' fault. It's the Democrats' fault. It's the Unaffordable Care Act, and everybody knew it. Again, I want the money to go directly to the people so you can buy your own health care. You'll get much better health care at a much lower price. The only losers will be insurance companies that have gotten rich, and the Democrat Party, which is totally controlled by those same insurance companies. They will not be happy, but that's okay with me, because you, the people, are finally going to be getting great health care at a lower cost. Another major focus is the cost of energy. For years, the radical left Democrats exploited the green energy scam as an excuse to funnel many billions of dollars into their own massive slush funds, as their energy restrictions drastically drove up prices, and they drove them up at record levels. Electricity costs surged 30 to 100% under Biden, and the typical family lost $5,000 to $10,000 in higher energy costs. Think of that, $5,000 to $10,000 you lost. On day one, I declared a national energy emergency. Gasoline is now under $2.50 a gallon in much of the country. In some states, it, by the way, just hit $1.99 a gallon. And within the next 12 months, we will have opened 1,600 new electrical generating plants, a record, and it's a record that won't be beaten by practically, I would say, by anybody, or certainly not very soon. Prices on electricity and everything else will fall dramatically. The Democrat inflation disaster, again, the worst in the history of our country, also robbed millions of Americans of home ownership and indeed the American dream. The yearly cost of a typical new mortgage increased by $15,000 under Democrat rule. In 11 months, we've already gotten that annual cost down by $3,000, and it's coming down a lot lower. Wait till you see. The numbers are going to be shocking. And I'll soon announce our next chairman of the Federal Reserve, someone who believes in lower interest rates by a lot, and mortgage payments will be coming down even further. Early the new year, and you will see this, in the new year, I will announce some of the most aggressive housing reform plans in American history. A major factor in driving up housing costs was the colossal border invasion. We have never been invaded. This is the worst thing that, frankly, in my opinion, the worst thing that the Biden administration did to our country is the invasion at the border. The last administration and their allies in Congress brought in millions and millions of migrants and gave them taxpayer-funded housing, while your rent and housing costs skyrocketed. Over 60% of growth in the rental market came from foreign migrants. At the same time, illegal aliens stole American jobs and flooded emergency rooms, getting free health care and education paid for by you, the American taxpayer. They also increased the cost of law enforcement by numbers so high that they are not even to be mentioned. For the first time in 50 years, we are now seeing reverse migration as migrants go back home, leaving more housing and more jobs for Americans. In the year before my election, all net creation of jobs was going to foreign migrants. Since I took office, 100% of all net job creation has gone to American-born citizens, 100%. In the end, government either serves the productive, patriotic, hardworking American citizen, or it serves those who break the laws, cheat the system, and seek power and profit at the expense of our nation. Look at Minnesota, where Somalians have taken over the economics of the state and have stolen billions and billions of dollars from Minnesota and indeed from the United States of America. And we're going to put an end to it. For so long as before my election, the vast majority of good and decent Americans were forced to watch as corrupt politicians plundered the halls of power exploited our taxpayers, and pillaged every system that makes civilized society function. But not anymore, and you see that every day, not anymore. We're putting America first, and we are making America great again. Very simple. We are making America great again. Tonight, after 11 months, our border is secure. Inflation is stopped. Wages are up. Prices are down. Our nation is strong. America is respected, and our country is back, stronger than ever before. We're poised for an economic boom, the likes of which the world has never seen. Soon we will host the World Cup and the Olympics, both of which I got. But most importantly, we will celebrate the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. There could be no more fitting tribute to this epic milestone than to complete the comeback of America that began just 1 year ago. When the world looks at us next year, let them see a nation that is loyal to its citizens, faithful to its workers, confident to its identity, certain to its destiny, and the envy of the entire globe. We are respected again like we have never been respected before. To each and every one of you, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Boom.
God bless you all.
Since we watch him every single chance we have, it's we already knew this. But understand that a lot of people, the normies, right, the people who don't do what we do on a daily basis, they watch this and are like, oh, look, I didn't know there was this or that or that. So that makes sense, right? Nothing new here. Of course, nothing about crypto. It happens. But hey, it's always good to kind of keep up with the latest info here. There he is, Donald J. Trump, talking about, the economy and so far what's happening. Some people like it, some other people don't like it, of course, because it's heavily controversial in so many things, including immigration, right? As ICE and all of that, which it's going through so many different areas. But, well, when it comes to crypto, guys, I think it was a decent year for regulation, for laws and passing, right, permissions and Congress. But I mean, next year 2026 is gonna be our time, guys. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. When a lot of the times we go through pain and struggle, and it's difficult, right, for the country, for the market. It's the tension right now, as I was talking, right? There's so many things, distractions and all these kinds of subjects and wars and instability and domestic issues, right? It kind of makes sense why retail is not even here. Retail is just thinking something completely different, right? All right, let's take a look at some of the comments and questions, guys. So let's go. This is the last trading week in the US. We have like a week plus. Oscar, what's up with your thumbnail? I've already used it before, so I've just used it because I honestly didn't want to spend too much time on it. So it's somewhat bad, right? The price, but for the people buying the dip, it's an amazing chance for you to get in if you want, for sure. Just subscribe only to comment that my first XRP cost me $320. Jose in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome, welcome. Getting this back. I love that. That's great. Nice. Japan increasing rates from 0.50 to 0.75 Thursday tomorrow. Yeah. That, of course, doesn't really help much. Doesn't really help much. 138 maybe. Lock in, man. The way this economy going, those chicks will bounce. Those checks will bounce. So I know, right? More down. Well, I mean, right now we're looking at 1,000 votes, everybody, and people are saying much lower. Things can change very quickly. You know that. Fear is driving the retail sentiment down. That is XRP fundamentally so sound. Amen. To me, it's like the more XRP or the more crypto, right? I've been buying BTC, just wanted to add more to my bags, but I think under $3 XRP is an all in. I've said it today on X. We happen to be at under $2 XRP, so just to give you an idea how much more money, right? I put it in always all in under $3 XRP because 22 days of ETF inflows and institutions know what's coming. Doesn't make much sense for a lot of people right now because we're not seeing. A lot of people gotta see to believe, right? But with everything that all the research that we've done, I don't need to see to believe. I don't need to. I'm just gonna go at it and do it. Secretary in the house, thank you, buddy. Welcome. Appreciate that a lot. I always kind of want to say hi. I was feeling it today. I slept today, so that's why I'm still feeling the punch. And I finished playing a League of Legends game, so a match. So I'm like, you know what? Instead of playing another one, why don't we go ahead and just say hi to the fam? Because I take care of you, everybody, and I always appreciate you being here. We still have the 2,500 XRP BTC giveaway competition, guys. First link down below or the first link on the top of the chat. Join us. The time is now for those who will want to buy the dip, trade. It's obviously risky because we have stuff like this nastiness, right? But I know that out of all of us, there's some people that are traders. So to you guys, to those people who want to take a step forward, you can use my link and get more bonuses. It's all for you. I talk to them regularly, and they like our community. They like my content, and well, right now the prices are not the greatest, but once they turn around, a lot of people are gonna come over, and we'll be set ready for more giveaways and stuff. I'm excited. Let's take a look at this. Can you guys believe you are getting XRP at 183? All right, crazy stuff. Super cheap. ETF volume popped yesterday. Who's buying them if the market is tanking? Yeah, those are the questions that we want to ask ourselves sometimes. Who's buying those XRP dips, right? But does Bitcoin inventor have Japanese name? No idea. Why are you up? I know, right? I'm just relaxing with you guys. Appreciate that a lot. Perfect. Well, the final question here. Should I buy XRP now? If I had money, I will go ahead and buy a little bit. Why not? Because it's my money and I do whatever I want, right? But that changes with your money. Nobody knows when the bottom is, but I think one of you was asking me, last chance we had, I'm not talking about the October 10th, but this is November 21st. Guys, just take a look at this. We had 27 days of more crushing the soul of many investors. 27 days of content, of conversations, of live streams, of news, of partnerships. And what did I give us? That gave us the same price, right? Same price. What's up, Australia? Good to see you, Australia. Good to see you. So, no time for crying. No crying at the casino. It's the name of the game. You know how it's played. Sometimes we have some good news and we pump. And other days we have some good news and we dump. That's the way it works. So, yeah, we'll continue doing what we're supposed to because the day will come. The day is not today, guys. The day is not today, but the day will come when things are going to align. Like other YouTubers say, we're going to have the perfect storm. And that perfect storm is going to, one day we'll wake up and boom, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50% up higher. And that's when everyone on YouTube is going to be talking about how XRP is the eighth wonder of the world. By then, they're going to be buying the FOMO and everybody's going to be watching and no more haters and Oscar is good. And We all just kidding. Oscar, we love you. But in the meantime, bring it on. I'm too old already to go through the kids' emotions, right? I've been through many, many things. And I'm not even an oldie, but I've been in crypto for 5 years. So if you guys want to see a crash, I'll give you a crash like the 2022 or the 2023 or the 2021. Some of you wouldn't even sleep tonight if you witness a crash like that. Nothing compares to the crashes that we've seen a few years past. Those were the crashes that will make you poop your pants. So far so good, chilling and relaxing. But I want to say thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much. Crypto since 2014. Johnny, wow, you beat me very, very nicely. Well, guys, I'll leave you about 50 minutes live. I had a great time. We watched the Trump speech. I wanted to do it like I told you, but I was busy earlier today. I went to Bible study. It was nice. So, yeah, I'm back home. I'm going to relax. I'm going to, continue my day, and we'll see you tomorrow, God willing, the same place at the same time. Okay? You take care. Please be safe, and I'll catch you soon. Peace. Time to relax, everybody. Time to relax. Very happy that you came, guys. Let's go.